draw. 3 knockdown rule is in effect. Having following with the right. He is not running away from Tyson, and Tyson goes to work.
And that by punching to the body, you can take all that movement away from James Tillis.
Splitting Tillis's guard and getting the punch through. The only one of the 3 judges in Las Vegas a few weeks ago who scored the Larry Holmes.
The reason Tillis landed, he was so shocked he grabbed. Break the fighters because Tyson's hands were not tied up. Again, the right uppercut just missed that time by Tillis.
Late in round 1, Tillis has not acquitted himself too badly, as he has managed to stay away from Tyson's thunderbolts, although he just took a right hand. We'll be back.
Most people in boxing, if they're looking for a way to beat Mike Tyson, believe it, as Henry Tillman did in winning 2 fights from Tyson in the Olympic trials as amateurs.
Tillman in the Olympic trials, right hand lands flush on the cheek.
Tillis to grab him, as Tillis will always do when Mike lets him. Tillis knocked down 2 of them. He won't knock Tillis out with it, but he will wear him down and bring his hands down so he can land punches to the head.
He got him with the guard around the face. And there's a right hand as Tyson round 3, more than 8,000 people.
Keeping his distance, he's trying to learn how to box with James.
With him for the last 6 weeks. Tying up
Jesse Ferguson, look at the hand speed by Tyson. Fought to survive for the most part. The punch that turned the fight around was a combination, actually, a right.
Left hook which scored. Tyson now appears to be a little less shy about stepping up inside. Tillis is landing.
Switches left-handed. Tillis is a converted southpaw. Punches hardest with his left hook. What is an
But how low he gets to duck under those punches. Extraordinary. But on the other hand, he suffered a technical knockout. The left hand drops Tillis onto the seat of his pants as round 4 begins here in Glenda Falls.
I don't think that was a punch. The knockdown punch was a punch that hurt quick Tillis. It definitely got his attention, but he won.
He might have learned not to lunge so badly with the left hand, though. And there you see Tyson whacking away to point it out. Looks rather fresh. Has had a tendency in the past to tie. This is not a good round so far for Tyson, who is missing more.
He gave a half-hearted effort at that combination we talked about, the right to the body and the right uppercut, but he didn't land it. Did land punches at the end of the flurry.
February 25.
2 good short chopping right hands by Tillis. Tyson waiting for Tillis to open up, and those 2 body punches did get Tillis' attention, and he grabs.
Come on. The guard onto the cheek of Tillis, who looks a little the worse for wear now in the last minute of round 5. We'll be back right after this. And it's a piece of trivia at best, but now Tillis.
But Mike Tyson has to throw punches that mean something and throw them in combination.
Floor Tyson. Give them something a little bit months ago. That punch missed, despite the crowd.
Round for Tyson. I only gave it a 10-9 round for Tyson because of the fact that Tillis was dominating the round up to that point. Ways of looking at what Mike is doing. One way is to say that heading for the opening. The other way is to say that he's getting.
Enters round 7. Another heavyweight
to make the fight to come to him.
In case you've just joined.
Found out after this fight means everything to him.
He has lost 4 of his last 5. And Bo Williford told me last night that
including the time he fought for the title, he is showing something that a lot of people is hard. He's cut, he's taking
with him.
Angelo Dundee worked that spirit. Didn't know why he'd never had it, but said he...
You cannot question his courage or his commitment. He's 20-0 with 19 knockouts.
There's no question that, and he's let Tillis stay in the fight. Went up
for Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I think ultimately you're inevitable that he was going to have to learn how to fight a guy who could move and box. Demonstrated that he has not gotten exhausted, and he's taking good punches.
Enters round 9 with 19-year-old knockout phenomenon Mike Tyson. And in Tyson's round, and Henry Tillman recently scored a
first-round knockout over Bashaw.
Crown this spring. Right now we are in round 9. Mike Tyson well ahead in the scoring, or so we would judge it, against James Tillis.
Look out, Jim. He certainly isn't fighting like someone who is. It's solved. But secondly, it's also possible that Mike Tyson is interested in how he is going to react. That he is in no danger, in my opinion, of losing.
Hands are free and he has a chance to punch. Landed a right hand on to see a knockout. Tyson tries to deliver with the right hand. Very little doubt about the decision here. The scoring might be slightly different in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tillis continues to give a good account of himself.
And backs Mike Tyson up onto the ropes, which is a first.
A little of Tyson's own medicine. It will be interesting to see how Mike reacts to this. Closing with a flurry. The bell is going to center. Big smile on the face of Bo Williford as he steps into the ring. I think he's quite proud. Win or lose.
This decision is still undefeated. Mike Tyson.
So for 19-year-old Mike Tyson, moved the record now to 19, or make it 20 wins, no losses, 19 of them by knockout.